crores of bill, do the companies discounts give a notice? Notice in the sense of the change, whatever you tell, what is the power factor, how should the consumer take care of it? Or they informing that you are doing as a third party?
Correct.
But it is their duty. The discount duty to directly inform the customer. Third party assistance, it is to take or not, it is consumer's choice.
Absolutely.
Anything on that?
No, you are absolutely right, sir. See, they are definitely intimating and giving the decent time. Okay, that definitely they have ensured. They have abruptly not imposed anything. Okay.
What is the effective date of this new regulation, sir? You
No,
are
actually,
telling the 3 months.
3 months from the
time.
notice period. That
Notice
is what
period.
notice period.
Did they serve notice to all the
Yes,
customers?
yes.
They have already done that.
They have ensured that. And I know because I closely work with the DISCOM, so they are making a centralized repository of these dates as well. So they are very meticulously, doing this activity.
You are accredited or enlisted by the...
See, there is no such process as such, sir.
There is
no such process as such. Okay. But we do 50 lakh bill generation per month for both the DISCOMs.
Okay.
So that is one connection we have, and day in day out we closely interact for other opportunities. We are closely working with some other future opportunities. So.
Right.
But as you see, some education, maybe, sir. See, we as a startup, sir, tried our best to make it as simple as possible, as useful as possible. Maybe somebody with some more intellectual thought, maybe more impactfully could have been done. So we'll try to even keep doing that aspect. That app is free, sir. App is free.
Yeah, thank you so much for your informative session.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it. And is it, as in your opening of your session, you were suggesting it is also applicable for our domestic use as well?
Not domestic, all the commercial establishments.
Commercial establishment?
We have some products related to domestic.
Yes.
So you're talking about that?
Yes, exactly right.
So any house you feel like you are getting excess bill, we'll sort it out.
That's what.
I am assuring you we'll sort it out. See, today I am saying we might have done few hundred audits. There was no clue why his bill was high. Even some of the industries where we cater, right? See, industry is one aspect. But when it comes to house, right, we are very, close to our heart. So, any excess bill in house is literally, it triggers even higher. So that way, some of our bill optimization subscribers for their industry, and we help them for their houses. And, people tried to, spend money, time. And, in our first webinar, we conducted, a couple of webinars on this actually from previous Saturdays. One of the webinar he shared openly, you have a very, very good team and thank you very much. This problem of, 4,000-5,000 excess bill from quite some time, we could fix it. So I'll say some more example of it, sir. One more, my colleague, he was taking our smart plug device, okay, to test it at his house, okay, to make it compatible for Alexa, okay, and incidentally connected that to his fridge. And his fridge was consuming so much, compressor was not switching off. And this is a common problem. Most of the fridge consumes much higher because the compressor, that sensing is not happening and it is continuously on. One plug for small time, 10 minutes, will get that inside. So today, when we do an audit, right, we'll break, your whole consumption into appliance-wise. When we break that whole consumption into appliance-wise, that in that process itself, you will learn. In some cases, there is a earthing problem. Okay, in some cases, rated versus actual. Rated is 1200, it is consuming 2000 watts. You have never known. You have never seen it. So these all, I am saying you right, with our experience and with our real implementation, on ground testing, I am saying there is no place without wastage and no industry nor a domestic house.
One quick question. Is it also applicable for any region? For example, if I say like for Dubai, Singapore, Malaysia?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Because of bandwidth, we are not expanding. We can partner up with good people and we can go everywhere.
That's what I'm.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll meet.
Sure. Happy to associate.
What is the wrong effect there of not having the acceptance with the domestic level?
Sir, earthing, it is a safety aspect. Safety aspect. People will die. See, I am saying right, sir. On this, we are very, very passionate about really doing some good jobs. Okay, as a founder, because I co-founder, I have that leverage to take anything what I really feel like. Okay, see, recently during this safety week, Okay, we had one session. So I had one meeting in TGSPD cell. Immediately I rushed back to our office and we had one session. So every Saturday we gather informally like this only. And I announced, so it is our responsibility as a employee of Bharat Smart Services to have earth load,
Protection
relay, earth load protection relay, mandatory. I mandated, and immediately I got it installed, and immediately, sir, for my grinder there was one socket where we were using our grinder. Immediately tripped. See, I think something unfortunate I might have avoided. I am saying this is my live example. I am saying, and after that I immediately shared in the group, and I insisted all my colleagues also. Their parents might be saying somewhere else, this is mandatory. Actually, sir, earth load is hardly cost anything, sir. But life is very precious and what. So this is required, and hardly people have. Because I was not having till recent.
Should not the electricity department
Mandate?
Should not print on the is a caution on the monthly electricity?
Yes. Yes.
And you do your earthing done.
Correct.
Is it not their minimum responsibility to guide the public?
Sir, few aspects I don't want to comment, but definitely, sir, other discoms, there was another place where we are seeing, we do image processing, right, sir? So we do a meter reading. So a meter photograph is taken for every meter read, okay? Recently the Tata Power order what we got from Orissa, earth indication is there. That indicates there is a earth leakage, okay? So what we have done, we have trained our model to detect that earth indication also, okay? And that is a mandatory regulatory compliance. So regulator has mandated it. So it is really one good, and slowly I think this might be practiced all across. See, safety aspects, sir, people take things life for granted, sir. That is very unfortunate thing. We should never do that. See, I think one small incident, we can never do anything for their family or for themselves. So we have to be as proactive as possible. Please, sir.
One observation.
Sir.
Now, whatever these two examples that you have shown, now here there is a plus 79%.
Correct.
So maybe these are observed during lunchtime when all other machines are off and your capacitor banks only.
No, sir, it is.
You are averaging it.
If you see,
Yeah.
this is from 6th, this is 29.
Uh-huh.
So, that many days. On 6th, what was your reading? Okay. And on 28th, 29th, what was your reading? So we have taken two different dates, actual readings.
So in that case, our discoms will wipe out all their losses. They will be into profits. And all our consumers will be going into bankrupt.
So basically, sir, it is in your control, right, sir? It is not that they can impose anything as such. It is in your control to make that new regulation impact near zero.
The other one,
Sir.
now that you are into billing majorly,
Correct.
and you have all the data of so many industries also. So
We
can
really,
you,
sir,
you don't divulge it, but for a research sake or academic purpose. How much saving is possible with all that?
Sir, I am saying last time I was closely interacting with some of the DISCOM officials, and I studied on Nacharam alone industrial area, sir. I felt like maybe a significant amount, actually in crores, exactly I don't remember, in crores there is a potential for saving. Small industrial area, there was a potential of savings in crores. Sir, here again see, savings is one aspect, proportionately that much of emissions, sir, directly.
Both are very valid,
Sir.
but I think we should take a use case of one small.
We will do it, sir.
industry.
I am saying, sir, why not we have our industry, sir. We will ensure, sir, FTCCI पूरा industry को एक benchmarking डाल दो, sir. Before this session, we will have some reference created, and after this, we will try to educate. We will work with them, shoulder to shoulder, and hand-holding support will try to extend to every FTCCI member. Okay, and we'll set an example for other, such organizations where they can help in their respective, bodies. So that way, sir, we can try to see. Seeing is believing, sir. So today, my voice, you can see the authenticity because we have delivered. We have ensured that significant savings to many customers. So we can have that for FTCCI, sir. I am happy to do that.
Other than the app, downloading the app,
Sir.
what else
So further, sir, if you see our, sir, one is app is to just track the data, sir. See, we have the three mechanisms, sir. First, you should detect, then correct, and then optimize. So, detection point of view, we have enabled that, app, whatever I mentioned. So, where you can empower any of your team member to use that app. That is one aspect. Subsequently, another is you want our team to come in. Okay, you are busy with your schedules, may not find time. So, if somebody you want, we can come down, understand on ground, we'll do a detailed audit of your, first of all related to this new regulation, and if required, we can drill down into a detailed auditing as such. There we'll try to give you insights of low-hanging fruits, which is affecting your bill, where all low-hanging fruits are there, and recommended, interventions, cost-wise also. Then subsequently, we can enable a live monitoring setup. Okay, when there is a huge setup, then we can enable with our smart devices a live monitoring setup. That also we have. And we have, once you are getting into our subscription, then you get that proactive alert, sir. We'll ensure anything is proactive. We will not, give you a reactive aspect. We'll try to give you the proactive aspect. And we will work with you with a clear roadmap of saving opportunity with a clear APFC panel supply and installation as well. So as a whole, whatever is required to handle this new regulation, not only this new regulation, as a whole, to avoid any wasteful consumption if it is happening, or how you can, optimize your usage. So whatever scope you have, we will be able to help you out. And I am saying, sir, I keep saying this, and again from a FTCCI, forum, I am saying you, any of the service taken by us, I mean, you have taken our service, still you are not happy, no questions asked, your money will be returned. But it should be justified. That's the only request I have, because one cannot be, I feel, sir, maybe 1% but people cannot be unrealistic or unreasonable. That is what is my life experience has been, and we are open to even write kind of such thing during your order itself. We are open. We are very sure about ensuring results.
Value for money.
Value 100% will ensure.
So to get this app,
Bharat Smart Services app you can install, sir. Actually, small changes we have done. Right now, whatever we have, don't have this live monitoring feature. So in a day or two, we have already submitted for release actually, because it is regulated by Google Play Store and all. So it will take a couple of days time, I think.
okay, we have to pay for it.
Right now it is free, sir. But if your usage is, if it is really making sense, it will have a very small subscription charges. But right now it is free. You can absolutely use it.
We have to try smart.
Bharat Smart Services. So with the Google Play Store, you can download and
Any smartphone can.
any smartphone, anyone can use it. That is the beauty of it.
Thank you for your presentation and clarification.
Sir.
The next steps, can we leave our contacts
Absolutely, sir.
for your people to get in
Yes,
touch with
yes,
us? Number
yes.
one. Number two, would you look at servicing a small scale industry or only above a certain level of industry or whatever it is in our commercial establishment? What are your terms? Is it suitable for a medium, small enterprise also?
Sure.
These are my two questions.
Yeah. So first thing, sir, the second point I'll address, sir. First, it is for everyone, sir. Okay. We cater to a very large industries who pay, 10 crore or 25 crore kind of bill, and we cater to a small customer, is paying 30,000 bill also. Right now, I feel, our portfolio is that. So we cater to everyone, and undoubtedly, we are more reasonable. More focused towards low consuming only, because they have more challenges in paying their electricity bill. Last time, sir, I share one example. A wood cutting missionary during COVID time. Ideally, he should get around 5,000-6,000 bill. So he was getting around 20,000 bill. He had no business. 5,000 he could have managed somehow. Because of that excess bill, he is, became a defaulter. But he was not aware that because of this power factor, he was penalized. So once we got him, he feel like, I am lifetime your customer. So that way, sir, and we hardly charged. Okay, and the kind of value proposition you get, that is one aspect. Second is, sir, absolutely you can all reach out. since through FTCCI, we can do it very, in a consolidated way. You can reach out to us as well as through FTCCI, even it would be more organized way we can try to help you out. But sir, again one request is, we should share this information, sir, as much as possible. See, again one more last aspect I will say, sir. Today, you are running your industries, okay, and you have your residences. Today, if you get your high electricity bill, is there anyone quickly on your mind where you should reach out and 100% you can get a assured satisfaction? Nobody. Consumer forums is only, for complaining and all, sir. Solution. Somebody, today I feel like, my electricity bill is high. Where I should reach?
I don't know whether there is an electricity ombudsman like insurance ombudsman.
No, that is all there, sir, but that is a reactive aspect. I am talking about a real solution in place. So I am saying, somebody gets high electricity bill. I am saying Bharat Smart Services is going to create that category. We are putting every effort to really make that happen. So we are, yes, of course, in a very, early stage, but our direction is very clear, and the way things are happening, I sense it is only a matter of small time. And we will be happy, please, sir.
I am a domestic consumer. During the COVID, when there was a lockdown for 3-4 months,
Correct.
it is at that time we got very high bill,
Very high.
extremely high bill. So that was like, running into 50, 60, 70,000 kind of thing.
Okay.
So we got it out, and then we approached, see how can this happen. So they said, we never thought about it earlier, because during summer the bill is high. So we never bothered about it. Maybe we are using more AC,
Correct.
washing machine is on, mixie is on, grinder is on. We thought that because of COVID, because everybody is in the home continuously for 3 months, maybe the consumption is high.
Right.
But then when we started, where I went to the internet, started searching everything, and these are the number of ACs, there is only one washing machine, there is only one mixer. And then we started thinking that how many times we have use the mixie for chutney or for idli or whatever it is there. Then it shows very less, in the internet it is showing less, but it is showing very high. Then I wrote a complaint that I don't trust your meters. So first, unless you certify that the meter is right, we are not going to pay the bill.
Okay.
Then we said, please disconnect immediately. Anyhow, they disconnected. I said, I will not pay it. So then we don't know what to do. Then they said there is one thing which is, somewhere there the meter is tested. So we went all the 3.
Big process actually.
So we went there, took it, and finally we found the meter is faulty. So we have been living in that house for 10 years. Then I wrote to them, so now tell me how much you will refund me. He says there is no question of refund. So, see, unless something happens, we don't realize. Unless the impact is big, we don't realize.
Correct.
But when I started calculating on the reverse side, so I would have paid more than 2 to 3 lakhs of bill. For the last 10 years, I would have paid more than 2 lakhs extra during the summer vacation. So then again I wrote to the MD of Telangana this and said, how is that you are calculating? Again after 3 months, next year, after COVID, next year the bill again came high. So when we wrote them, what they say is that based on the previous years, an average is taken and your billing is done.
When actual meter reading is not done, only
so
that
what they are saying is that maybe you have used less this time, but we are generating electricity based on your previous year's use, and that is the reason the bill will be high. You have to pay it because last year you consumed let's assume that 200 units you have consumed or 300 units.
Right.
This year if you are consuming 50 units, how will we assume you will consume less? We will assume that you will consume 300 units. Based on that, the power generation will happen. So you have to pay that money. So this is ridiculous.
See, sir, here there are two. I'll quickly answer. See, I think rare chances that meter. But as a consumer, what appliances are there? Ideally, what I should get, with little effort, you can figure out there's something wrong beyond our usage. Okay, that you nicely figured it out. But you might have incurred a lot of losses. To address this one aspect, sir, we came up with a climate Yoda initiative where we want to empower decentralized workforce, youngster or any senior people around that place. Okay, where these guys will come and help consumers to do an audit. That has to be done periodically, sir. That is what is required. Okay. Suppose this one plug, we have enabled app in such a way, it is a simple smart plug, but it is intelligently using this functionality. So you connect to any of the appliances, okay, to that, for example, that projector, what it's consuming. Okay. So you connect this and automatically switch on, switch off couple of times. Rated versus actually it will give you insight. Fridge 10 minutes, AC 10 minutes you connect, they will give you insight. So that way, one time plug can be done, anyone can do an audit. Okay. So that way, sir, periodic audits are required. Maybe yearly once at least, 3 months, 6 months, based on your severity and usage and the doubt you have. Then, it will give you a visibility of your wastage and that will help you to avoid. So that is how step-by-step actions has to be taken. See, one simple, sir, if we would have been there during that time, one call to us, your doubt would have been clarified. And actually this process also, the testing process also, very cumbersome. They have to go. And even Bhopal, sir, one experience I'll share, we got a order for consumer experience enhancement. Okay, whenever consumer complains high bill, we enabled a mechanism to count that pulses. Suppose I switched off everything, only 100 watt bulb is on, switch on, for example. So 100 watts, how much pulses are there? That kind of mechanism will figure out meter functioning is not there or not without any disturbance as first level check. If you find something is wrong, then you can remove or dismantle that meter, go to a lab and test that. So these kind of interventions are required. But somewhere, if it is too high, then only we are triggering, sir. As you rightly pointed out, we have little, because it is not really pinching, sir. Honestly speaking, the electricity bill not pinching a common man. I feel like, because when there is a small variation, people are not bothered only. They are not having that clear sensitivity towards that, how to optimize and all. So that way, a periodic audit will be able to help, sir, and definitely from our end, we will have that network in place. And recently, incidentally, I have done one podcast. I think that there is a huge challenge of unemployment. People are really behind to be part of that journey. And we are trying our best to create that network so that it helps consumers, it helps them, and it helps environment as a whole. Because thank you very much.